What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Josh's Review Corner. On this episode, we're doing a first reaction to Fern and ROBO2K's project, The Proper Tape. This was a project that when it was introduced at the beginning of the year with Nice and Easy teased on Fern's page, I immediately got excited and was looking forward to this project. Over the course of the past couple of months, I've had the pleasure of being able to interview ROBO2K and getting to know him a little bit better. And I've also been hearing some of the snippets that have been coming out along the way, such as Metanoia and a couple of other tracks. But still, I haven't heard any of the songs in full length, or I haven't heard anything of the project. And that's when Mr. ROBO2K, Caleb, hit me up, and he actually sent me this project early. And I gotta tell you, I'm always thankful and grateful when an artist does that. I never ask for it, so whenever it is sent to me, I just take that as a blessing, and I appreciate him. But he asked me if I wanted to do a reaction to it, and obviously I said yes, because like I said, this was my most anticipated project of the entire year. So I am very excited to get into this one. I have my phone here. As always, the music is going to be loud. That's how we like to listen to it. So I'm very excited to get into this, and we'll just get started. So the first track is Proper Intro. Let's go.
In conjunction with everything proper. You rolling? Yeah. We rolling. Good evening. Hey, yo, make sure everything's proper. Good evening. How y'all doing tonight? Yeah. What up? Today, this afternoon, wherever you at, whatever time zone.
Yo, it's really the record. Okay, I know I'm stopping really early. This is only the intro, but it's the pops in the record, like the sampler. Oh my gosh, that's one of my favorite things, the dust pops, bruh. And obviously, Fern's talking slick over this. This is all, dude. I'm so hyped for this, man. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to hear.
I'm gonna get right to it. Welcome to the 12 and some most beautiful minutes of your life. Okay. Robo. It's crazy how fast life goes. You gotta appreciate it. Hey, yo, let's go out to my English teacher, Miss Shula, in the 6th grade. What up, Miss Shula? She told me she liked my writing style. I used to write short stories and stuff. Changed my life. This goes out to my nosy neighbor, always going pss, 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 when you see me trying to feed my fellas. Don't worry, Choochie, I got you. This goes out to you. I feed strays. Sure do.
Okay, and we're coming up here on the last 2 seconds of the song, but it's a nice little intro. It gets you prepped for the next song. The next song here coming up is track 2, Odd Jobs, and this will be the first official song on the project. And so I'm gonna let the last 2 seconds of this play out, and it's gonna transition into the next song. Let's go.
What up, Rob? The Proper Tape. I told the people to me, habla me and Rob like it's no prob. Drop the Proper Tape. What up, Rob? I was all inside my mind, I procrastinate. Cause they gave you 20 different albums, mean it's not too late. Man, they go the first one, verse 1, survival mode, you know, trying to stay out the hearse, son. A lot of big dogs can't mess with me. They think about my verse next to theirs and the stress it brings.
I love that line. They think about my verse next to theirs and the stress it brings. Like, just dude, I love it, man. And Fern with that, you know, first off, like, we got a little bit of it on the Shiesty EP, but this dude's flow is timeless, right? I mean, it is eternal the way he raps. And so it's just excellent. And this sample is great. That little vocal sample is awesome. And then the drums are hitting for me. I like how low key it is. Overall, really just digging this track. Also love this line. Me and Rob, like it's no prob, drop a proper tape. The funny thing about that is that his name's not actually Rob. His name's actually Caleb, but obviously Rob just shortening Robo. But still, it's sick. It's awesome. Let's continue on.
Say I'm the best, it mean a lot to me. He know the flow before IG and it's still on my team. Yeah, where do we go from here? Top tier, my ops not here. Hold up, dog. You going way too hard, ninja, for nothing, dog. Yes, that is me rising about the fog. A dark night rises as bright day falls. I seen them both from both coasts and still answered the calls. A dark night rises, a bright day falls. I seen them both from both coasts and still answered the call. A dark night rises, a bright day falls. I seen them both from both coasts and still answered the call. How about y'all? What? How about y'all? What up, Rob? Smokey, I see you, baby.
Did you hear that? That was
Stormy,
nice.
Milan, Mellow, Gardy, Rain. when you're in.
So I'm gonna stop it there at the last 2 seconds of the track. But I love the opener. The opener has got me hooked immediately. Instrumental is really nice. The samples are really nice. I like those slight keys a little bit that came in towards the end. I love how he's shouting people out. Like, this is a true opening track. He gave a little bit of bars, gave a little bit of just flexing, braggadocio, and ultimately I just love it. This is a great opener for the album. So that was Odd Jobs, track number 2. Coming up, track number 3. This is Metanoia. Let's go.
Make me free. I swear my job is never done. The soundtrack to my life, I get the right to score. Settle, I never could, that's why I'm back for more. Real talk, I ain't do it right the first time. Your album is whack. If you don't hook me by the first line, look me in my eyes. This is not my first time at all. Rookie with the rhymes, I am the worst kind. I've been through it all, bro, I do it all. Rather do it all by myself. Black uniform, black Air Force Ones, really
the sample usage is just insane. Like, I am super impressed with just the sample usage. Because for me, what makes these boom bap albums or / very sample heavy raps is the quality of the sample. And Odd Job's great sample, right? But this song, Metanoia, also another song bringing a great sample. So overall, I'm just really happy with how this is sounding. So let's continue.
A unicorn. Me and bro kept the game alive without you involved. Everybody worried about their brand, not they fellow man. So when I fell down and got up, they couldn't understand. Really, I was carried by the one who had holes in his hands. I don't care about your hoes, your little cook-up bland. How could I fall off when I'm well seasoned? Go against the fan treason. You a joke, Jackie Gleason. The flute playing like a...
Did you catch that bar? How can I fall off when I'm well seasoned? Fall season? Like, I think that was the bar, but that was pretty clever, honestly. And then you hear this, like, I don't know what that is. It's like these wind, like these woodwind instruments coming in here. Pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Apollo boys, not Griselda gang. Different angles, new POV. I don't waste time on the streets. I'm out for G.O.D. Yeah. Flute playing like a Zelda game. Whoa. Apollo boys, not Griselda gang. Respectfully. Different angles, new POV. I don't waste time on the streets. I'm out for G.O.D. Okay. Fern. Yo. ROBO2K. Paulo. Fern. Smoky. Stormy. Rainy. Hot. Mellow. Milan River. Blackie. You already know, too many Pharaohs to name at this point. That's all I love, though. Fern.
So he's continuing to shout some people out there, but Metanoia, that's probably my favorite beat so far, but obviously Odd Jobs was very nice with its vocal sample. So far, this is a 2 for 2 for me, 3 for 3 if you include the intro. I'm really loving the sample usage. Rob is killing this joint. I just absolutely, and Fern is just floating effortlessly on this thing. Like, this man could say anything, I swear, and it just hits every single time. So that was track 3, Metanoia, and I'll let the last couple seconds of this outro out into the next song. The next song is Nice and Easy. This is the song that when I heard it on IG, it got me hooked. So I'm very excited to hear how this one comes out. Let's go.
I firmly believe. Nice and easy. Take it nice and easy. Nice and easy. Wow. Yeah. It's something nice and easy. Something like nice and
easy. These strings are so beautiful, dude. These strings, dude. I don't know. Like, my gosh, bruh. Robo's sample selection is just different. And like don't sleep on the drums and like the other production around it, but like when he has those prominent samples, I feel like he hits every single time. He's killing it. And then Fern's kind of just introing it nice and easy. Like, it's just super easy. It sounds nice and easy. Really great start to this song.
It's nice and easy. Robo. Yeah, Robo. That's how we do it, man. What? Guitar strings on all of the pain the heart brings. Stop trying to be someone else. Be who you are, king. I got Lil G's looking up to me. I'm gon' show 'em right. Little introduction to me. The flow is tight. I check every box you looking when it comes to rhyming. Wise with the timing. Shine like a diamond. Buffalo Bills O-line when blocking for Allen. Lyndon the Douglas dog, you know everything valid. And try to hit me with the word salad.
Can I just say, like, I really love that off-kilter flow. Like, that delivery is obviously very unique, but like the flow there was very different. Like, he didn't just keep up into the pattern, he almost like extended out that note longer than the flow was calling for, than the rhythm was calling for, but it was so nice and it worked so well. I'm really liking how Fern is floating on this. Really good so far.
But I knew better, this time I do better. New money, new pressure, more raps, more cheddar. Once I spent my life like it's blues, got more better. Always knew I make my mama proud, I'm a go-getter. Not a product of my environment, should've known better. Just wanted to make my mom proud, I am a go-getter. Not a product of my environment, I should've known better. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Okay. Sound like nice and easy. This that nice and easy. Okay. Marty know, he know about nice and easy. You know my bro know. Nice and easy. What Harris know about nice and easy. Oh yeah. Brimmy. What up, man? He know about that nice and easy. For sure. Bravo. Nice and easy. Yes. Apollo boys, nice and easy. Trey Dog. Gavin. Fernie. LJ. Nice and easy now. Take it right up. No pressure. Yeah. Fernie.
Song's outroing out here. So I'm gonna stop it there with 2 seconds left on the track. But man, nice and easy so far. Nice and easy and Metanoia are my two favorite tracks. Obviously Odd Jobs was hitting, but dude, that's 4 out of 4. And what I really like about this is like Fern's doing the rapping mostly in the first minute and 20 seconds of the songs, or the first minute of the songs, and then he's just kind of letting that beat play. And honestly, I really love that because it shows that this is a true collaboration. Like, it's not just like, holy crap, Fern's rapping insane. It's like Fern's letting that production speak so that you can know that Robo is also a big part of this project. Robo's production is so smooth. Like, you could just listen to those instrumentals on their own, how beautiful they are. So I'm really loving this project. I'm really loving the dynamic between Fern and Robo with how he raps for that first minute and then he lets that beat play out. So that track was track 4, Nice and Easy, and that'll go into track 5, God is Never Late. So let's go.
God is never late. Now he always on time, like my grandma used to say. Old school nostalgia, mama, let me get the play. Though the flow is vintage, you know I be up to date. This is what it sound like when you really rap your age. Father, husband, faithful servant, please pick up your pace. This is not a race, but one day we gon' see his face. I'm gon' ask him why he let you even rap one day. One day. Yeah. I could read the lit, I could see the play. Way before it happens, that's amazing grace. Yeah, this is more than music, his work gets an A+. Plus more, put my face on Rushmore. Top 5, dead or alive, I'm in the conversation. Took a break, but now that I'm back, release no hesitation. I ain't really take a break, I had no motivation. Everybody rapping, I don't like clutter, saturation. I was top tier and I ate somewhere.
I love that he's tackling that topic of saturation, because it do be feeling like the music industry sometimes gets way too saturated. And obviously, like, Naladaea said this on an earlier project called Never Left, where he said, you drive the value down because you flood the market. You drive the value down. And so I just love he's tackling that topic.
Rap now, vintage was a person, that's me, but out the trap now. I don't use AI to make records, I know you lie by yours. Spotify rap is your metric, I know you tight as never late. He on time like my grandma used to say all the time. What? God is never late. He on time like my mama used to say. What? God is never late. Never. He on time like my daddy used to say. used to say, like my daddy used to say, wow, God is never late, never. He on time, like my pastor said today. Like my pastor said today. What up, dog? Big Rob, what up? Tap in, tap in, tap in. Smoke it. What? Fern. God is never late, never. Ever, ever. And I'm out.
Man, another great song, another great sample, great raps. Lets the beat play out at the end there again. I mean, I'm just digging this. This is like all hits for me so far. Like, this is my type of music. This is the type of stuff I absolutely love to get just involved with and like just soaked into. And so this is just so amazing so far. That was track 5, God is Never Late. And I'm gonna let the last couple seconds of that outro out, but that goes into our next song, The Best Thing. Excited to hear this because I don't think I've heard any snippets of this.
But I just had this emptiness, you know. Even though I was had recognition and was doing everything I wanted to do, I still wasn't serving the Lord. I was serving the wrong master. And now I'm happy to say that I'm finally serving the King of Kings.
They say the streets are done, everybody snitching. 1,000 days behind the wall, and I'm still living. Do the crime, do the time, that's the consequence. Stand behind everything I write, no consequence. That goes over your head, ain't that some? Call it like I see a spade, get your office in.
I can't verify the bar, but I'm pretty sure that was a Consequence the Rapper line. I'll have to go double check that, but I'm pretty sure that was a Consequence the Rapper line. So that was pretty clever. But let's continue. So far, really digging this one. Like how low-key it is. Like, no real drums going on here. It's almost like in that very Earl Sweatshirt type of vein. But I'm really digging it so far. I love this sample.
It's a 180 in real life, you ain't never seen it. Holy Spirit came over my life. Why you see me gleaming, shining like the morning I was born. Rhymes rebuking demons. God brought me a cat when I was down. He knew I wasn't sleeping. Father worried about his children's future during COVID times. Only income at the time was from you knowing all the rhymes. Going state to state, but all that stuff we had to slow it down. Add the father that I am a husband, had to hold it down. Like this trajectory felt, the flow from the heavens, but felt like my destiny held. The black sheep, he still came for me. He did. Took my charge, let me go, took the pain for me. He did. He was there, the arrest, the arraignment plea. The only prince they found was his, cause he created me.
Love that last line. The only prince were his because he created me. Oh my gosh, it's so fire.
Benito, Robo.
And that's gonna outro us out to the last couple of seconds of The Best Thing. And that was track number 6. I'm really digging that track. Like how low key it is. It's honestly, out of the ones I've heard, it's probably my least favorite, but it's not bad. Like, it's still like really good for me, and it's a hit. But it's just like, I like the other ones and the drums and like the bass and everything in those songs, but like the samples also I felt like were a little bit better. But like that one, it's just purely the sample, right? And so I mean, that was not, by no means, that was a pretty dang solid track. It's just like the sample was really the only thing going on there. But yeah, this leads us to the final track, 8-6 Fernie. Excited to hear how this one goes. I'm gonna let the ending of the last song outro out, and then we'll get into the last track. Let's go.
Hey yo, Rob, the only thing missing is like the credits at the end. All the credits, B. All the credits. The texture on this track sound like a scene from Boys in the Hood. When Ricky was in the alley, he got shot in the hood. The reason I make movies is I came from the woods. That's Hollywood. Please, let's get this understood.
I like this because it is such a switch up from everything we've heard so far. And for an outro track, which is supposed to be a special track, for it to be so different is just incredible. Like, it's just insane. Just love how different this is.
the Reagan era, the crack epidemic. No AI, and I'm not talking Iverson reference. Just real life, and only cause you did it, you spit it. You too saw something's off, no you rap but don't live it. Listen, I've been through these states, I can tell you how I did it, or could keep it to myself. I don't owe anyone living. Yeah, I made it being real, but you're not, and that is a difference. They say authenticity's what's going, so that's why I am winning. If I could take you back to 1986, and the guy where I'm able to paint the greatest pics. Stranger Things, my MO, I came to slay the king. Y'all been cosplaying for too long, it's not no plaything. I'm a vintage baby, this Mr. T on the 18. Lyrically, I'm able to pull up quickly and spray things. Rap about whatever, I get paid to be clever. Can't see eye to eye, sometimes I take it 7 Fernie. Community service, the game that I'm giving for free. The wisdom I'm dropping, this low hanging fruit from the tree. Layman terms, so you understand. You still might not make it, though you have a plan. Although name, image, and likeness of my father, the reason I shine the brightest. They told me stay consistent, me I follow through. POV when got orders, just that's what you wore Yeezys through.
That's what you want, baby. How you gonna up and jiggle thing? How you gonna earn now thing? Some people know that I did some prison time. When I came home, I didn't know what my life was gonna look like. I always wanted to rap, but I didn't know what that was gonna look like. So like when I came home, I always felt that there was a bigger calling. There was something. When I met Marty and we started making music together, just all that stuff started like falling into place. And when we started doing a social club and just started making these records, it just almost seemed like so organic and so natural and authentic. We just always knew that it was something special.
Wow. And so that was The Proper Tape by Fern and ROBO2K. I just love the duo synergy that's going on here on this project. Because with most of these collaborative projects, it's like the producer's kind of in the background. Like, yeah, you know the producer produced the whole thing, but that's not the main focus. It's the rapper who wants to make him the main focus. And obviously so, the producer's just there to uplift him, right? But like with this is like a true collaborative effort. You have Fernie on most of these tracks rapping the first half of them, and then the second half just letting the beat play and letting you get to enjoy the makings of ROBO2K's creative mind. And so I'm really liking the dynamic of this project. For me, I think every single song on here was basically a hit. I loved everything I heard. For me, I'd give this EP an 8 out of 10 just off a first listen. I'm going to listen to this a couple more times to give a more proper review. Get that? But then I'll be posting a video with the actual review of this. But so far, man, I just really enjoyed this on first listen. You let me know down in the comments section down below, what was your favorite track from this project? So for mine's was either Nice and Easy or Metanoia. It's one of those two. I love those tracks, absolutely. But you let me know down in the comment section down below. And yeah, well, the next video out should be a New Music Friday reactions, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.